going on, everyone? Mario here with AutoDS. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the hottest products that you can sell or dropship on TikTok Shop.
It's real hot, crazy hot.
Every single one of the products in today's video are currently offered on TikTok Shop, and they're all just absolutely going crazy. Of course, you have to have your marketing right, which is why I'm going to give you a few examples on how to be able to market these or how to make content for them. But the people that are selling these products, when they dial down their content and their marketing, they are making some massive sales. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the countdown for the top 10 products to sell on TikTok Shop. So before we get started, let's talk a little bit about how you can find these different types of winning products. Because one of the biggest issues that a lot of people have is actually finding what sells or what is currently trending on TikTok. If you go on TikTok, you're going to see tons of videos, some of which are years old, some of which are just a few days old. So these next few methods that I'm going to talk to you about are going to be the easiest way for you to start coming across best selling and currently trending items to dropship on TikTok Shop. So the first one we're going to cover is the AutoDS TikTok Spy. Now on AutoDS, we have the feature called the TikTok Spy, where you have access to an entire library of TikTok videos. TikTok videos which feature tons of different products that people are either selling or dropshipping, either directly on TikTok Shop or rerouting people to the link in their bio. Now, in order to filter through all of these different videos, you do have a few different filters to choose from. So you can filter by the number of likes, by the number of impressions, the interaction rates. So do you want videos that people are actually interacting with? Do you want that to be more of a 5% or down to maybe 1%? A CTA button. So are you looking for videos that are specifically telling you to shop now, maybe to buy now or to order now or to learn more? What's the source? So are they organic or TikTok Shop videos, or is it paid advertising? Now this is really good because here you can really filter out what people are actually trying to advertise and putting money behind. And then last but not least, you also have a keyword search. So if there's any type of product that you're looking for, you can search for it through here. Now, some of the different products that I'm mentioning in the video, I did find through the TikTok Spy. Pretty much my way of using this is under the likes. I don't go more than 200,000 because that's just extra viral. 20,000 most of the time is more than enough. Impressions don't really matter to me because this just means how many people this gets in front of the eyes of. And while it's good to have a video that has a lot of impressions, if it has more likes, then that's even better. I prefer likes over views. And to help us with that, we can go ahead and get the interaction rate. So do we want videos that have more of a 1, 2, or 5% interaction rate? Typically, I like to stick to 2 to 5%. 1% is still pretty good, but that is on the low end. So try to go for 5. So right now we have more than 20,000 likes with a 5% interaction rate, or more than 5%. Now, as far as a source, I'm going to go for paid advertising because I want to know what people are actually putting money behind. And these are all of the different products that are being advertised on TikTok. Now, let's see one product really fast. Let's check this one out. This one's interesting. JK Shop. So when you click into one of the videos, you can see the actual video ad and a lot of information for the ad itself. So you have the impressions, the likes, all that information here. And you also have a bit more information as to when was this ad first ran. So April 12th was the first time that it was seen. So that's when it was posted. The last time that it was posted, so April 22nd, or the last time the video was seen, which was April 22nd, and a description of the video along with the different hashtags. So, okay, I'm just going to get one.
Okay, I'm just going to get one. All right, it's just one. All right, how bad one be? It's not that expensive. It's not,
okay.
Well, I mean,
So it's a little photo album. Okay, I see what it is. I mean, this video did really well. It has 543,000 impressions. It has 51,000 likes. That's a good amount. Interaction rate is at a 9.73%. So they did this video pretty well. They structured the entire thing really well. Now, the other option, which is one of my favorites, is to simply go to TikTok. And once you're on TikTok, go to hashtag TikTok made me buy it, and then look for a particular niche. So what type of niche are you trying to sell? What are you getting into? Let's just do pets because I always use pets as a reference. Actually, no, let's do video games. Let's switch it up. So TikTok made me buy it, video games. Obviously, we don't want to look for things that are actual copyright. So we want to look for things like accessories. So maybe video games was a bad idea because a lot of things on here are going to be very copyright, but let's just use this like as a quick example. So you do the hashtag TikTok made me buy it, and then you put your niche, and then you can see there's a lot of different products in that niche. Let's switch this up. Let's do furniture. So looking up the hashtag with our niche, we can see a bunch of different trending furniture products and nothing else. This is something that apparently a lot of people don't know. A lot of people use hashtag TikTok made me buy it, but nobody adds a niche to it. Add a niche to it so that way you can really start to dial down your products. But anyway, here we can see again things that are trending. Hashtag TikTok made me buy it. This one has 68,000 views. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what they do here.
30 minutes. Comes in king and queen. They have 3 different colors: black, gray, and
okay.
green.
So they bought
It's all
the
as
bed
rock,
frame.
doesn't move at all. I'm very happy with the quality of it, and I really recommend it if you need a bed.
So this brings up a good point. One thing that I've been seeing a lot lately on TikTok Shop, and it's actually something that my wife has been bringing up with me because she wants to buy a lot of stuff on there. We need a patio set, and she had the bright idea to look on TikTok Shop for one. We found some on there that were so cheap, it's insane. But there's a lot of people selling furniture on there. There's a lot of really high ticket items on TikTok Shop, and they're selling massive quantities. So if you're not selling high ticket items on there, that could be one niche that's worth looking into. Now, the last way that I'm going to mention to you in order to start finding these different trending products is going to be by using the bestseller section or just using Amazon.com. Now, over here on Amazon.com, let's just run over to all. And then we're going to have the trending section. On here, we have bestsellers, new releases, and movers and shakers. Now, we're going to look specifically on bestsellers for this. Here we can find a lot of different products that we're not going to be able to dropship. So like this one, the Stanley Thirst Quencher, we can't dropship that one per se, but we can look up similar products that are like it. There's tons of different water bottles on AliExpress that you can look for that are similar quality, if not better than the Stanley Cup. I'm not a huge fan of the Stanley Cup. I just think it's an overpriced tumbler, but to each their own. But aside from that, you can see that bed sheets are doing really good on here. Bed sheets are number 6 and number 7. So you can find similar items like this on AliExpress. Or even then, you can take these exact ones and sell these on TikTok Shop. Amazon as a supplier for TikTok Shop is awesome because they provide the fastest shipping. Now, if you do want to get experimental, if you've been dropshipping for a while and you like to get your hands dirty, then you can check out the new releases section. Now, the new releases section, you can't guarantee any of this is going to sell because a lot of these are brand new products, some of which are literally just released, some that a lot of people aren't even selling yet or even know of. So you can take a risk with some of these products, even though if they don't sell, you're not really going to lose anything aside from, a few minutes of importing the product to your store. But under the new releases section, you can find tons of different products that can have some pretty big potential. Now, before we get started, really quick, these products, you can sell every single one of them on TikTok Shop without an issue, and you can fulfill the orders yourself. But if you do want to take advantage of full-on order automation, where you really don't have to do much except sit back and watch the orders get processed themselves, then make sure you check out this video right here. In it, I explain every single thing that you need to know exactly step by step on how you can get started dropshipping on TikTok Shop the right way using automation. There's a lot of videos out there that cover how to automate your dropshipping business on TikTok Shop, but to be honest, none of them cover this topic like we do, so I highly suggest you check that out. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. So the first product on today's list is going to be a pair of mini wireless earphones. So let's quickly take a look at the seller's TikTok ad, or a TikTok ad selling a relevant product. And this is the smallest earphones. It's really all they're doing, just really unboxing it, loving the design of the box. This is not really relevant, but sure. It does add a bit to it though. And then they come up with the actual earphones. They show how light they are, how small they are, and their casing. Just talk a little bit about it. Oh, I like that. They screen recorded how you connect them. That's really good. That's different. That's something I haven't seen before. And then they give you a few different features. Not bad. This is actually a very, very well constructed ad. Now, one thing to note when it comes to all of these different ads that I'm going to be showing you, some of them are going to be directly to purchase a product from whoever's selling it, but a lot of them are also done through affiliates because there's a lot of affiliates on TikTok Shop. Now, if you're not working with an affiliate and you have a TikTok Shop open, then I highly suggest you do because these can really, really help start bringing up your sales and giving you more exposure. And the best part is that TikTok takes care of everything for you. So you don't even have to take care of paying them or figuring out their commissions or anything. It's all done by TikTok Shop. Now let's take a quick look at the interactions, and we can see that it has over 1,300 likes, 16 comments, and 230 saves. Now it's not bad. Let's see what they're saying. So I've had these for 3 years, great price. I've put up a link in my bio. Oh, that's the guy. Nice. How much? How's the fit? How much is it? So there do seem to be a couple of different questions under here. And like I always say, if you have questions under your TikTok videos, then reply back to those questions with more videos. The more content that you can get out there linking to the product, the more chances that you have of people actually clicking on it and making a sale. Now let's check out the seller's website. And by the seller's website, I mean the TikTok Shop listing. So it's going to look a little bit weird because I actually took the link from my mobile and I put it on my browser. So you can't actually shop from here, but you can look at the page. So here we can see that it's running for $35.99. They have a few different pictures as far as the description. Now, a few different options. It's just the colors, not a big deal. So, all right, so it's $35.99 and it has $8.26 shipping. I don't know if I counted that. I didn't. So that just means we're going to have $8.26 more. So where can we source this product from? Well, I found this same exact one on AliExpress. And on AliExpress, it's running for $4.35. Not really. It's running for $22.68. So let's see more or less how much we can make from this particular product. So running back over to our cheat sheet, which by the way, if you want access to this cheat sheet with all of the different links that I'm going to be giving you throughout the video and the suppliers as well as the TikTok shop links, then make sure you comment down below the hashtag TikTok dropshipping and let me know which one of these products was your favorite. Once I see that you went ahead and did that, I'll reply back with a link to the sheet. So taking into consideration the selling price and the shipping price, we can sell this for about $44.25, which is what it's going for on the TikTok shop. And our sourcing price is going to be about $22.68, giving us a profit percentage of $21.57. Now, here's one thing to note on the TikTok shop. You have the option to sell your products at a discounted price, and you don't even have to cover those discounts. This isn't something that's always going to happen. It's very possible that some of the links that we're going to click on here, the prices might have changed already because some of these products might currently be on sale. Sometimes they go on sale from one day to the other. TikTok does this all the time, and it's great because it's not coming out of your pocket. TikTok is actually covering that difference. So at the end of the day, you can sell your products for whatever the marked up price is on TikTok shop, even if it's showing at a discount. And those are the numbers that you can take into consideration for your profit. All right, next up at number 2, we have print on demand t-shirts. Now, I'm not going to give you any specific design, specifically because, a lot of specifics, because there is just way too many things that factor into this. People have way too many choices, and honestly, t-shirts on TikTok shop, they go absolutely bonkers. If you test a few different shirts and you find that one winning design, all of your other shirts can just start blowing up as well, and you can just start making some crazy sales. So how can we promote some of these products on our TikTok shop? Let's go ahead and see how some other people are doing it. So here is Get a Silly Tee only at cringytees.com. Now, printing cringy cat tees. And that's really all they're doing. They're just showing how they print their different t-shirts. Now, it was a very, very simple video, and it did pretty good. It got 975 likes, 16 comments, and 177 saves. Now, this could have done a lot better, especially if they could have probably done a few better angles, a little bit of better lighting, maybe more of a dramatic reveal, and that for sure would have gotten a bit more interactions. But let's just take a look at some of the comments. I want the first one. Can you do a Deftones cat one? I need the first one. I want them all. Need the Fred Durst one. Thank you so much for the silly cat tees. The last was personal. First one I need. I'll buy one, please. All of these comments, they're all positive and everyone wants one. So that's actually something that's pretty good to take into consideration. It's better to have one video that has 500 likes, but it has, I don't know, maybe 100 people that are actually buying the item versus one video that has, I don't know, 2,000 likes and they only have maybe 10 people that are actually purchasing the item. It's all about your target demographic and making sure that you target the right people. And to do that, you're going to have to test a lot of different content and a lot of different videos to finally find what works for you. Who knows? Sometimes you might find it in your first or second try. All right, so let's check out a similar product on the TikTok shop. Now on here, we have this one, which is the Support Local Street Cats. It was, when I checked on it, it was, I think, on sale for $26.99 or $28.99, one or the other. But it went down even further, so now it's down to $19.98. But again, remember, those prices, those discounts, TikTok shop is covering that. So the seller, at the end of the day, they have their listing for $36.99. Now, as far as print-on-demand t-shirts, one of the best places that you're going to be able to get it and overall easiest websites to use is going to be the AutoDS platform. Now, if you're not signed up to AutoDS just yet, and you're just testing out the waters or you're not entirely sure if you want to commit or not, then you can get started right now for just $1 for the next 2 weeks. Now, not only do you get access to tons of different dropshipping products, a lot of which you can dropship on the TikTok shop, you also have access to an entire catalog of print-on-demand items as well. Not just t-shirts, but hoodies, cups, items for the house, items for the room, tons of different products that you can customize. Now on our platform over at AutoDS.com, once you're signed in, all we have to do is simply click on the print on demand tab and we're going to have access to all of these different ones. So let's check out a basic t-shirt, which is going to be this one right here. So this shirt, all we have to do is simply click on edit product and we can go to a ton of different websites to actually get our design if we don't know how to make it ourselves. So you can go to Canva, you can go to Kittl, you can check out Etsy as well. You can purchase designs pre-made from Etsy, all of which you can download. Granted, they do need to be high quality images and simply upload them to here. So once you have your image chosen and uploaded, this is what you're going to see next. You're going to see a preview of the actual product. So this is how your shirt's going to look. Now you can go ahead and drag and drop your design, or if you want, you can even make it bigger and fit it to the entire shirt. Aside from that, if you want to add a few more colors, you can go ahead and do that as well. Let's do silver and Kelly green. I like that Kelly green. I think it looks pretty good. Then we just click on save. From there, all we have to do is simply just edit our title, add a little bit of a description, description and publish it to our store where it'll be live within minutes. And remember, if you want to be able to integrate this with your TikTok shop, then again, make sure you check out our how to start dropshipping on TikTok video. In it, everything is explained and laid out for you. Also, that video is going to be linked in the cheat sheet, so make sure you request that. Now, as far as our profits, how much can we make? So this shirt at the time was selling for about $26.55. I went with the sale price just because a lot of the times t-shirts are typically sold at about $25. 35 is a bit on the higher end, so I like to stick to 25. Now, our sourcing price is $12.74. That does include the shirt itself and the shipping. That gives us a potential profit of about $13.81. Next up, we have a hands-free reflective braided dog leash. Now, this dog leash is pretty cool because it's hands-free. Now, this one works a bit differently than your typical dog leash in the fact that it's actually a crossbody. So this dog leash you put across your body. And of course, if you do want to walk your dog regularly, you can't hold it like a regular leash, but it does give you the option to do the hands-free version as well. Now, this is running for $40 on the TikTok shop, and it's giving you a $4.43 shipping fee. Now, on AliExpress, we can see that it's running for $5.13, the same exact one. That in itself is a pretty massive difference. That gives you some room for some pretty good profits. Now, let's see how people are going about this on TikTok shop. So first, it shows the lady putting on a small harness on her dog, and then she's showing how she does her hands-free thing, which is just like that. It works. But then comes the actual leash. Easy installation, easy use, even more convenient than the other method that she did. And then she just shows off a few different options on here. Now, as we can see, it is a bit of a different style. This one's more leather, but it's the same concept at the end of the day. And then it just goes into her using it and taking her dog out for a walk. Pretty good, pretty easy, and straight to the point. Like I always say, videos that are straight to the point do pretty good. Now, this one has 2,229 likes. Not bad. 43 comments and 191 saves. Let's see what people are saying. LOL, use that on a hyper pit, you might go for a ride. So my imagination isn't right. All right, so that's another good point. I've seen a lot of people making this point, but I've also seen people making videos replying to those same comments, showing them that even with a bigger dog, you're not going to get pulled away. Your body weight helps distribute the weight evenly, so that way the dog doesn't necessarily pull you. And again, that's another marketing opportunity. That's another way for you to be able to get your products in front of the eyes of some more people and even answer some questions for people that want to buy it, but they're not sure because they need to know if they can use it with their big dog or not. All right, so as far as our profits, we can see that we can sell it for about $16.84. That's insane. That was $16 yesterday, and now it went up to 40. Holy cow. Okay, so I guess the sale ended. So you know what? Let's go ahead and update this. Let's do that for 40 because it's still selling. Ooh, that's going to be a way bigger profit. $32.88 is what we could potentially make with this product. That's insane off of one dog leash. All right, at number 4, we have the loop lasso. Now, the loop lasso is really just a branded version of a generic product, which is a rope sling or a rope shooter. This is a product that it's been around forever, and this company took it. They branded it as the loop lasso, and they just started selling it with some pretty cool pictures and obviously some really good marketing through some TikTok videos. Now here you can see that it's running for $9.99. It went down in price once again. All of these prices also, by the time that you get the cheat sheet, might also fluctuate a little bit. So again, always remember, you can go for the $39.99 or the full price. Some of these I didn't take that into consideration. I did take the discounted price into consideration, but just an FYI. I can't stress that enough. But anyway, this one here is running for currently $9.99 or $39.99. And then we have on AliExpress, we have a similar product running for $10.40. Now, let's see how people are marketing this. So I didn't link to any video in particular for this one just because there's way too many out there, just like there is for any of the other ones, but I just wanted to give you a bit of variation as well. So just scrolling through some of these different ones, I found this one right here, and it has 11,000 views, which isn't bad because it's actually a fairly new video. It's only been out for about maybe less than a month, and they show the user using it. They have the little rope activated, and it's kind of just like being a cowboy. They just grab the person in front of them. Pretty simple, straight to the point. Now, the video itself does have over 11,000 views with just over 100 likes and a few different comments, which really weren't too relevant. But this is a pretty good example of how you can start making some different types of videos with this type of product. At the end of the day, that's one of those products that's more of a novelty, and it's just something fun, really. The wow factor to this one is it has that weird little rope that just is consistently in a circle, and for some reason that just intrigues a lot of people. So these are just some of those fun little things that people get, and eventually the hype does die down on these. So you want to ride this hype as it's starting to go up. Right now, this one, I've seen it around a little bit and I've seen a few more people getting into it. So the hype for this one is just starting and it could be going on for a few months. Kind of just like fidget spinners, right? Fidget spinners were pretty hot for a few months and then eventually died down. Now, taking into consideration the price that I had on the cheat sheet previously, it was selling for about $26.98 with a sourcing price of $10.40. Then our potential profit comes out to about $8.25. At number 5, we have a triple barrel iron hair curler. That's a mouthful. Now, this one on AliExpress runs for $15.22. I've seen this a lot on TikTok Shop, and I've seen a lot of videos on this just scrolling through TikTok. So let's see what they have actually here on AliExpress. I want to see something really fast. So they have a clip of someone showing the actual product. Do they show it in action? They don't. So if you can find a supplier that has a video on their page and they're showing more or less how you can use it and it's a pretty good quality video, then you can take that video, you can download it and bring it into something like CapCut or InVideo. Add a few different effects, add a little bit of text, maybe add a voiceover, maybe even add a filter, and then you can reuse that as your own content on your TikTok. That's just a quick tip to be able to start coming up with more content. Now on TikTok Shop, this was running for $48.99. Again, I can't remember how much I took into consideration because at this point, all of these prices have fluctuated, but it can run for $48.99 with $7.90 shipping and currently on sale for $21.58. Now, the only difference between this one and the other one that I showed you is the color. This one is a bit more metallic while the other one was hot pink. So let's see on TikTok how this is being done or how people are using it. Let's wave our hair with a triple barrel iron. All right, so she's going to show you how it's used. Let's go ahead and speed this up because obviously this is not too relevant for me. All right, so she shows how to use it. She talks a little bit about it. Put the iron on the bottom, clamp on top. Just keep it there for a little bit. She keeps talking. Okay, and then she keeps going down with the hair. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that one of these days. And that's it. Not bad. She did a pretty good job showcasing everything. It has 21,000 likes, so this is a really good video. 138 comments and over 8,000 saves. So temperature, temp means temperature for those of you that don't know. Me not understanding anything you said but watching it over. Thank you for the tip. What size waver? What's the temperature? Again, a lot of questions, a lot of opportunity to reply back with more content. So on TikTok Shop, when I looked this up, it was going for $36.99. Then the sourcing price was $15.22, giving us a potential profit of $21.77. Next up at number 6, we have a portable touchscreen monitor. Now, this monitor on AliExpress is running for $74.85. with $18.22 shipping. So it's pretty expensive, but it is an external monitor. And on top of that, it's a touch screen. So this is where we're going to differentiate from all of the other monitors that are on TikTok Shop. All of the monitors on TikTok Shop currently are not touchscreen. They're all just portable external monitors. So this one has a bit of an advantage. Now, checking out a similar product on TikTok Shop, you have the Arzopa monitor. I don't know if you've seen this before, but this monitor has just been absolutely dominating TikTok Shop, but none of them are touchscreen. Now, this one is running for $171 and it's $191 normally. Yeah, no touchscreen whatsoever. So I actually have one of these. I have the regular monitor. I liked it so much that I bought it, but I wish I had found a touchscreen version. That would have been even better. But anyway, as you can see, this one at a regular price with no touchscreen is running for $171. So this is how people are advertising it. Before this though, 4,630 likes, 253 comments, and 789 saves. Not bad. So they're starting off with the negative. Do not buy the monitor. Why? Because you'll spend all your money on games. That's true. That's true for me. 2, you won't do anything else. So you're just going to spend your entire time on that monitor playing those games that you bought. It will get stolen because of how good it is and how awesome it is. And that's pretty much it. That's actually pretty cool. So that's actually one way you can hook a lot of people in your videos. If you start off with a negative, like don't do this, people are going to get engaged from the beginning. Whether it's actually you telling them don't do this for a valid reason or don't do this as just to hook them into your video, people have very positive reactions to that. Now, at the time, it was running for $169.99 and our sourcing price $93.36, which gives us a potential profit of $76.63. And remember, the one that we're referencing was not a touch screen. So you can probably even up the price a little bit, but I think this at $170, it's at a pretty good sweet spot. Next up at number 7, we have a 3D neon moon lamp. Now this is pretty cool because this is one of those items that's more of a novelty item, but it looks really nice in almost any household setting. I actually want to get one of these to put right there, right there. So this one on AliExpress is running for $20.61, and you have free shipping. Now on TikTok shop, we can see that it's running for $42.95 on sale. Shipping is giving you a $10.97 fee. A lot of the times TikTok will take that shipping fee away and your customers will qualify for free shipping. Again, not on your dime. TikTok shop pays for that. Now on TikTok itself, let's see how they're doing this. Oh, okay, so hold on. This requires volume.
It's the 3D moon lamp, straight from the TikTok shop. A lamp shaped like the moon.
Okay, so right off the bat, the one thing that's standing out to me is the voice and the little funny, quirky music in the back.
Look at that texture. Oh, goody. Accessories. You've got a USB power cable.
I like how they talk.
Button holder. And what's this? It's the instruction manual.
It makes me feel like I'm in one of those old, timely cartoons. I love it.
And last but not least, the remote control. Change the brightness, change the moon into 16 different colors. So there you have it, folks. The 3D moon lamp. More entertaining than Vin Diesel in a movie audition for Cats.
More entertaining than Vin Diesel in a movie audition for Cats. All right then. So this was a pretty good video. It was pretty straight to the point like most of these have been. And I guess what hooks you in from this one is really just the quirkiness of it and the fun aspect of it. So it's pretty good. It has over 1,000 likes, 193 comments, 145 saves, and 132 shares. See what people are saying. It's awesome. It's very nice, beautiful, amazing, excellent playing. Super. So overall, pretty positive comments. Now let's see how much money the seller's potentially making. We can see that they've sold 61 of them so far, and selling them at about $59.95 with a sourcing price of about $20.61 gives a potential profit of $39.34. Now that's not bad. How many did we say they sold? 61. So let's assume that they sold about those 61 at the $59.95 range. So they probably made off of this one about just under $4,000, which honestly is not bad. And then the sourcing price $20.61. So 1,257. So then we take this and subtract that. So not including fees, the seller has made approximately about $2,399 with just this 3D neon moon lamp. That's not bad. Imagine having this replicated maybe 7 or 8 times. So we have 7 or 8 different products that are selling about the same amount that this is. You're making over 10 grand. That's pretty good. All right, number 8. This next one is one that, again, I've just seen dominating TikTok. Every other video I scroll through is a compressed air duster. These are making crazy waves right now. And it's funny because each video that I see is in a different industry. Some people are using it for their t-shirts to, I think it's cool down the transfers that you peel off to put the design on the t-shirt, while others are using it to clean their computers. Others are using it to reach some hard to reach places for dusting. It's insane the amount of videos that they're using for this and how many industries or niches that it's compatible with. Now on TikTok shop, we have this one, which is the Watuk. That's a weird name. It's supposedly running for $99, but I've seen it more often than not for about $40. So $39.99 seems right. And you have a $6.33 shipping fee. Now on AliExpress, we have pretty much the same one. It just has a different color scheme running for $22.76. And it brings all of the same accessories, all of the different nozzles, the USB, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now on TikTok, this guy is advertising it, and we do have to bring up our volume for this one.
You use these joints right here to clean your keyboard or your P5, get the dust out for me.
So he's starting off with your regular air compressor.
$20 for 2 of these.
$20 for 2 of them. That's about right.
Keep paying for this low.
Yes, that is good. I love the fact that he's addressing a pain point. In order to clean, those are very efficient, but they're disposable, they run out, and you're gonna have to keep purchasing more and more. So that's the pain point that he's addressing. And then he's coming with a solution, which is the blower that we're talking about.
Do magic. It came with an extra nozzle.
Do magic.
To go longer places. The 2. Free P5 charger. This level 1.
Shows the power of it. Feeling that air. And then he puts it on himself so you can see more or less how strong the actual blowing is from the blower. So he did a really good job with this video, like a really good job. The intro with that pain point was perfect. It was spot on. And the reactions speak for themselves. 46,000 likes, 523 comments, and 4,605 saves. Now let's run a few numbers. Selling price $39.99. Sourcing price $22.76, giving us a potential profit of $17.23. Next up, we have a tunnel cat bed. If there's one thing that just goes absolutely viral and bonkers on TikTok, it's cute kitty cats. Even though I'm allergic, I still like to watch the videos because at the end of the day, they're cute, they're kittens, and they're just little fluff balls. So aside from that, we can see that on AliExpress, we have a tunnel cat bed running for $14.52. Now this one's pretty cool because this zips open. So when the cat goes inside, if you can't find them or if they don't want to come out, you can unzip it and then take them out. Now on the TikTok shop, we can see a similar one. This one is a little bit different just because this one has more fuzzies and it's a rainbow color, but overall it's pretty much the same thing. It has the tunnel on the inside, and here it's running for $32.19. Aside from that, we have a shipping fee of $7.99. Now, just so you know, I'm pretty sure you've noticed by now, but I'm not taking shipping into consideration right now because when I did create the cheat sheet, it looks like TikTok was running a promotion where they were doing free shipping. So I wasn't getting charged shipping for these. So you can expect to increase some of these prices by a couple bucks just simply due to the shipping prices. So on TikTok, let's see how they are going ahead and advertising it. First off, they show the cat. They show how easy it is to put together. And then they show the cat using it. Straight to the point, like always. I like the fact that they show the cat inside and how they actually show the cat playing through it. Not just, once or twice, but actually enjoying it. So that's pretty good. Let's see the reactions on this. 14,000 likes. Damn, this video did really well. 14,000 likes, 68 comments, and 1,447 saves. Why does he always hit himself with his own tail? That's funny. Where can I buy it? I need a human version of this. It's funny because I've seen something like that. So cute. Where did you get this? Want to. I want it for my cat. So cute. So overall, pretty good and positive comments. Now, as far as our profit, we can see that selling at $32.19, sourcing for about $15.46, we can profit about $16.73. Now, last but not least, at number 10, we have a product that just recently started to make a few waves. Just recently, I started seeing this product come up more and more on my TikTok feed, and that is the viral eye massager. A lot of people are marketing this as a potential relief or solution to migraines. I need one of these, like immediately. So on AliExpress, we can see that it's running for $21.16. This is pretty much a pair of goggles that you put over your eyes that starts to massage around your eyes. These have a few different comfort levels, and some of them, from my understanding, even provide a little bit of heat. So that's a pretty cool feature. Now on TikTok shop, we can see a similar run now running for $23.59, but when I did the math, it was actually running for $40.97. So it was only about $3 off at the time. But now with the decrease in price, there's also the $7.99 shipping fee that they're adding to it. But again, the seller, technically, they're selling it at $43.59 with the promotion coming from TikTok's end. Now here is the video. Okay, so she starts off by turning it on and listening to what the actual machine says. So it tells you what to do. Then it shows her using it and how relieved she is. She's like, whoa, that's awesome. I like that.
Pretty much multi-times a week basis.
Okay.
It's just going to be in my...
So she's talking about how it's a solution to migraines because she has migraines all the time. She's going to have it next to her bed at all times, fully charged.
Where you're just like, I'm going to put this back on.
Okay, so pretty much she's just reacting to the product itself, talking about how good it is, how efficient it is, and how much she's going to be using it. So this has garnered over 10,000 likes. That's pretty massive. 398 comments and 1,386 saves. Let's see what people are saying. I need a cold feature. You see, because they have the warm feature, so some people are saying a cold feature. I ordered one, but the sound was horrible. I want to try this for sinus pressure. This would be a good opportunity to be able to reply back with another video. Best thing ever. My husband got this for me a while ago for my migraines, and it's just amazing. It's nice to relax with, but did nothing with my migraines. To each their own. For some people, it's going to work. For some people, it isn't. As you can see, some of the comments are saying that it does work. I love mine. I don't use the vibration, but I fall asleep with mine all the time. I love the pressure and heat. The temple pressure is the best. So overall, some pretty good comments. Now, let's see how much money we can make. So at the time, it was selling for $40.97. I'm sure it's going to go back up to that eventually, maybe even in the next couple of days. And the sourcing price is $21.16, giving us a potential profit of $19.81. And those were the top products for you to sell on TikTok Shop. Remember, if you want access to the cheat sheet, all you have to do is go ahead and comment down below the hashtag TikTok Dropshipping and let me know which one of these products was your favorite. Huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. If you did make it this far, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that little bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Once again, my name is Mario with AutoDS, and I'll catch y'all next time.